One of the premier matchups that Philadelphia has to offer, and it's happening to you right now on Clash Tournaments. Welcome, one and all, to Winners Final.
Speaking of, get some money in for Juice because he's trying to go for the Prime Saga.
Absolutely, folks. I mean, if you want to show mercy to everyone else, don't put money towards him. But
yeah,
if you want to...
Trying to keep everyone alive over that event, huh?
Exactly. No, like, he basically made a pledge. Like, if he does not get in, he's just going to money match every single one of them and make them cry. Like, that's basically what he said.
Nice.
Or typed out, because he doesn't know how to talk. Anyway.
Man, everybody on mic is killing me tonight, and I love it. Let's get into it.
Hey man, he's a good talent. Just needs to work on the promo skills, man. That's all it is.
Yeah, he's getting Clam Hat to put his promo fits together.
Yeah, actually though, honestly, though, hey man, that's Clam has the Paul Heyman to Juice's Brock Lesnar.
True. Yeah.
There you go. Now
that's like when I started to fall off on wrestling around that era.
It's all good, man. Either way, up airs. And what I admire about BlazingPasta is that even with Juice closing down that space as he takes the first stock with that back air. Nice back air. Take a drink.
Yep.
Though it's amazing how quickly he turns the tables on the advantage.
Right.
Just he does not stay in a bad position for too long. Unfortunately, he falls victim to that rocket kick off the top.
Yeah, and even though he took right there, we did see BlazingPasta actually utilize the hover to get around the edge guard that Juice was throwing out. So that will be something that Juice has to consider going forward here.
And he's winning a lot of these battles in neutral, but BlazingPasta has been able to keep up because when he gets in the air, he allows Juice to overextend.
Right.
And it's allowed him to turn the tide in this matchup a few times, and that's the thing with BlazingPasta, that you will see a few back and forth exchanges, even in a place like this.
Oh, it's just short!
No, not enough on the recovery. You're absolutely right, just short. I mean, where did that go wrong, Mini Boss?
Kind of hard to say. He was just, I don't know, it happened all too quick. I want to say that he was just fearing Juice a little bit. Juice, he threw out options before and made Pasta use hover, but that's not that stock. He made him just sit there and made Pasta consider, what are you going to do against a standing ZSS? And you know, a couple. What's that? The word when they have too many options in their head?
Paralysis by analysis.
There you go. That's the one. And that is exactly what happened to Pasta on that stock. But he is at 126. He is definitely able to swing this back in. Back air going to do just that. At 75, all he needs is a couple good strings and a couple good turn-up hits, and this will be evened up.
Two stocks off of that, two back airs for BlazingPasta. Trying to read the roll on the get-up. BlazingPasta giving him none of it. Yeah, we'll just get up in neutral in front of ZSS Samus. Who cares?
Yeah, and you saw that Pasta was able to call out that up B because Juice has been finishing with that a lot tonight. So Pasta, although he gets taken out by that, is able to recognize what Juice is going to go for on stage as a KO option. Off stage, another story.
Indeed, and now it's Juice. Credit to him for even considering to still go out there into those international waters.
Yeah. And
normally you need to tread lightly out there, but he's swimming with sharks. And he just punched one right in the nose in BlazingPasta, and he goes up 1-0. So now as we go to game number 2, BlazingPasta, I mean, doing well, all things considered, but playing from behind really needs to take initiative here as we go to Smashville for game number 2. But what does he need to do to assert himself in this matchup? Because ZSS Samus is a character who definitely fell off the scale in terms of popularity. Yeah, you don't see as many ZSSs around. I mean, Juice is kind of the only one who's playing him at a really consistently super high level.
Yeah.
At least in Tri-State.
In PA, right, for sure.
But, yeah, oh, for sure in PA. But as we're seeing, oh my gosh.
Again?
Wow. I mean, I was just about to ask what he needed to do, but...
Like, no lie, I actually was looking down at my finger trying to pick something off of it, and his stock was gone.
I mean, I feel like so was BlazingPasta, but...
We get some chant, though, for Summer Haze to keep Pasta in the frame of mind. Very nice rainbow connection, piling on that damage. And again, just actually Juice utilizing the full movement of ZSS to get away from that Peach Bomber and keep the pressure on. Pasta,
solid Paul Williams reference, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let me some Muppets.
Why are there so many songs about rainbows?
What's on the other side? Oh
my.
The other side of that side B. You got to be really careful, though, because Juice has been throwing out those all night, and the other side of that side B is a stock loss. Especially at these high percentages. Just Juice skirting with them right now. Pasta a little more weary of them. Does snap the ledge before that one comes in. And the Divine Mandate, not going to take you out just yet, but edge guard situation sort of coming up. Now he lets him get back.
And now, to get back to neutral, he's allowed to pile on a little bit more damage. His Juice.
Oh
my!
That was a game of inches who came out on top there, because the Umbrella definitely had the potential to stage spike as well.
Flip the coin, if you will. It certainly comes up heads for Juice. And now, as he's trying to reassert himself atop the top the scene in Philadelphia. Goodness gracious, this is actually hypnotic to watch. These two play, and
the music does not help. I was going to say that. It's very, very serene.
Honestly, yeah.
Oh,
misses!
Oh, but he got back the ledge. No, that was a stock claim.
Yeah, absolutely. An opportunity perhaps lost for BlazingPasta.
Okay.
And he does claim it there, but he has a lot of ground to make up, especially against one of the...
Oh, wow, the up B breakout. Okay.
And this is one of the better premier...
Oh,
the SD again! 2 stocks claimed by SD.
But he didn't need that stock.
Two, but he's going to get that kill and maybe rocket himself into game number 3 with a 2-0 lead. In fact, he definitely will. After, let's face it, BlazingPasta, he's an incredible player, can't be denied, but made a lot of preventable mistakes.
I mean, yeah, just sort of the spacing alone against a rushdown character. Pasta knows how to utilize that hover cancel back and forth pretty well. But when you have such an in-your-face character like ZSS, it's not going to get you a whole lot of mileage. I mean, to be fair, Pasta knows how to make those moments count, but they were just so few and far in between that Juice was able to keep the stride in his favor, essentially.
So now, game number 3. Kalos will have to be the place where BlazingPasta reverses his fortunes, or else he will succumb 3-0 to Rose Calamity Esports' very own Juice. Parried.
And I like how he's actually hopping away a little bit, being a little bit more respectable of the rushdown that ZSS is, and utilizing a lot more of the micro positioning that Peach can actually pull out of her bag of tricks.
And as we prepare for Collision happening in Fort Lee, New Jersey, starting tomorrow at noon with doubles action.
Hey.
And in fact, both of these two gentlemen's doubles partners tomorrow are doing very well in bracket. Beast, I believe, was top 12, and Summer Haze was top 12.
Yeah, let's go, Summer Haze.
Yeah, absolutely. Summer Haze teaming up with BlazingPasta and subbing in for his static partner CodeName. Who knows what they can do, though. And as BlazingPasta comes through with that grab, slight advantage to the young Nasir Green. Oh my! It does make you wonder, I mean, how this is going to, having a tournament, a weekly, the night before, how that's going to affect performance at Collision.
I mean, I didn't think 6WX was going to come out. I didn't hear anything from him, but he came out. So, like, especially having these top players and just pretty much all of PA's PR, or Philly's PR, I should say, is a huge warm-up factor. You definitely want to get in your sleep. I don't think we're going to be running too late tonight because we did have a little bit of lower numbers. But still, this is amazing practice for Collision coming in. But Pasta, will he be coming in? No, he is short yet again.
What a tech!
But yeah, the check on the other side.
Goodness gracious. I mean, he ate every last bit of that. And in order to secure the kill, sometimes you just got to put your body on the line, mini-boss.
Yeah. I got a body to spare, so I'm willing to do that for someone. But
there you go. Hey, taking one or a few for the team. Who knows?
And actually, speaking of that, we haven't seen a whole lot of counters. I mean, I want to say that Pasta knows that a whiff on the counter would provide a very hard punish, but at the same time, I don't think we've seen Toad at all in these past 2 and now 3 rounds.
Now, looking for that Divine Mandate, will not find it. Would have provided a little bit of knockback, but at 36%, nowhere close to a kill, especially on Kalos. He's doing well to pile up this damage, especially when you parry like that.
That was nuts. A little bit of a sour spot on that fair, but still very nice. Not sour spot in that fair, though. Edge guard situation. But respecting the options that ZSS has on drop down on ledge, Juice is able to reverse the situation here. Hover again. Oh, that was nice.
He was ready that time for the side B.
Can he make it back? He does. Wow, just edging it out.
Sometimes all you need to do is float on. Shoutouts to Modest Mouse. And oh my gosh.
Going so low, and he actually catches them.
Oh my. Just a little too close to the sun for Juice, and finds his wings melting away, and unfortunately,
pull up on that reel because Juice is biting.
There you go, and BlazingPasta, a veteran presence here at the laboratory, taking full advantage.
And not to be outdone even from that stock loss. Whoa, the call out with the up smash. Oh, and the Divine Mandate taking him out.
So it was written, so it has been said, so shall it be done. BlazingPasta, he ain't done yet.
Going in, round 4. He's got to be definitely carrying that stride. He seems to be found something out there. It'll take me a little more of an unseasoned player to try to figure out what that is, but we'll definitely see. Hopefully I can understand some of the early interactions as we hop into character selects for this round 4.
And it seems like this set is taking on a very familiar sort of tone, where we're seeing one person jump out to the lead, but even so, even with these early advantages as we go to PS2 for game number 4, it always seems like it's anyone's game at the end, especially with the way that these two just seem to turn misfortune on its head so easily.
These guys are consistently number 2 and number 3 with respect to 6WX on the Philly PR bracket nearly every time. So they definitely go back and forth, and it's just mirroring itself right in this round here. Pasta almost had to call out on the roll on the platform. Not going to get anything with the Nair, though. A little bit of a misread, or misplaced, I should say.
One could even argue perhaps they're fighting for 1 and 2. You don't know. I mean, like, you can make that argument because it's BlazingPasta.
These guys are on winner's side. 6WX is sitting in losers right now.
Indeed, and well, I mean, this is 1 week. 6WX.
It's true, but I mean, you can see how much you can shake things up.
Indeed, and that's just how even these 3 are. And I mean, a lot of them are only just getting better over time. BlazingPasta has put in the work, done the time here in Ultimate, and done well enough to where he won 2 CodeName Bears in a row.
Ooh, the pop out on the parasol, very nice. And also realizing, again, that side B not going to prove as effective as it was in previous rounds. Juice is going to have to find some other way to claim stock, as both are really fishing for it. Back air not going to take, but full stage control for Pasta coming in. Trying to throw out as many bears as possible, but it's not going to take. And he gets back on main stage.
Now, just walks right into a down smash. He'll pay for that mistake with a stock.
135, not too far out of Pasta's reach though. But he's got to find some way in. Juice actually playing a little bit more of a spacing game. He wants to get, he's really on this extra credit crunch down, but he's not going to get more than 31% there as Pasta takes that first stock.
I mean, that was simple from BlazingPasta, just whiff punish. And stay as safe as you possibly can, wait for the mistake to come, and then react. And BlazingPasta, he does not miss many opportunities like that. And now as he sits at 68%, now he needs to get in and take initiative, because this is quickly getting out of hand.
Yeah, you saw him go for that jump up. There probably would have been a better option off of ledge, especially because Peach's just her floating and her weight didn't prove a whole lot effective in terms of getting a punish off the misread on the ledge there. But a flip kick take out 2-1 in Juice's favor, and he is one stop claim away from going on to Grand Finals.
One away indeed, and what better way to garner momentum for one of the biggest tournaments in Tri-State thus far in Ultimate's life cycle than with a win at CodeName Bears over some of your fiercest rivals in the local area.
Yeah.
BlazingPasta being among them. He was a thorn in Juice's side for quite some time over the first 3-4 months of the game. And now forward air gets him off stage in a disadvantage. BlazingPasta, he's going to have to answer here. Oh my!
Did it interact with the hitbox of the Nair? I think that's the only explanation I can think of for that.
Jab gets him up to 27%. BlazingPasta, however, knowing his win conditions here, apparently. And there he goes. He gets him with the back air. Again, waiting for Juice to maybe press one button too many. One button is all Pasta needs.
True, yeah. Especially if she has to turn up in hand, she can do the Zair drop combo that we've seen so many times before. But actually, Juice just keeping him in shield, keeping the pressure up, not letting that go down. But there it is. String comes in, already chalked up 40, and disadvantage coming in. He is right back in this.
And now, as we see the back air from BlazingPasta, and again, Divine Mandate coming out. And we see this is the back air not quite going to do it. BlazingPasta, Peach just does not die. Let's be real. I mean, yeah, great DI by BlazingPasta. No one's taking that away.
Oh my God!
Divine Mandate again! 2-2. We're going to Game 5.
She can't die. She's got to lead her country. The Mushroom Kingdom must live on, and she is proving that she will do that until Kingdom Come.
The kingdom stands, mini-boss.
Yeah.
Republic marches on. But regardless, as we go to Smashville for game number 5, again, this is the sort of tone that this match, set is taking. Excuse me. And again, winner of this one going to Grand Finals. The story of this seems to be Juice jumping out to that lead, and then Pasta coming back and winning anyway. What is he doing to keep such a level head in the face of such enormous pressure from Zero Suit Samus?
It's sort of like, I want to say 30% has to do with these guys play a whole lot together, especially being at such a top level. But at the same time, Pasta, his ability to adapt mid-round is some of the best I've seen in any player, hands down. We've seen him turn things around so effectively, so quickly when, like you said, the cards don't go in his favor. Just the way he adapts, the way he's able to say, okay, he's going to rush down, I'm going to use the hover. As he's living from that, though, I'm going to be quiet for a minute as he pops back out. Okay. But the way he utilizes the back and forth of the hover, he learned that mid-set going up against Juice. And just, you know, the way he's able to do that time and time again is, I think, the very reason that he has somewhat of an X factor mid-round.
And now, Juice trying to garner whatever momentum he possibly can after failing to kill that Peach, sitting at 119%. The survivability of Peach definitely playing a factor into this, as BlazingPasta, I mean, he's proven just a little too tough for this ZSS to knock out on the regular, and his elusiveness in midair, BlazingPasta's proving to be incredibly useful. Juice, you can start to see the frustration glaring up a little bit here, I think.
Just a tiny bit, yeah. You saw him actually go low with the recovery, too, because you didn't want to see Juice risk anything too crazy up against the crazy survivability of Peach. So we'll see if Pasta keeps utilizing that as we finally get a back air takeout for Juice, making it 3-2. But at 72%, all he needs is another string and then a fair as he charges through to the side of the stage. And this will be evened up pretty quickly.
And you have to wonder, Mini-Boss, because he's only sitting at 72%. He has not been touched in the last 30 seconds or so. There's the commentator's curse for you. That is very real, and anyone who says otherwise is lying to you. But whenever you see that, like, Juice is still playing a pretty decent game in terms of being elusive himself. He's getting these hits. He just wasn't getting the kills. He's allowing this Peach to survive for a while, and that is cracking the door just enough for BlazingPasta to kick it in at the very end as he sits at 49% after taking the first stock off of Juice. We're 2.5 minutes into this thing. 3.5, excuse me.
And although, yeah, like you said, we're nearly halfway through this set, it has been entertaining nonstop. You wouldn't even think that 3 minutes has passed by. And so far, Pasta's charging right back, even percents.
Yeah, looking for the ultimate opportunity to disgrace his rival, Juice, with a reverse 3-0.
I definitely could see that, yeah. Who do you think's the good guy and the bad guy in that situation?
I don't even know.
Oh, no!
The SD comes back to haunt him the same way it did in games 1 and 2, and you know what happened in those games, mini-boss.
Juice came out on top, and whoa, okay, Toad finally coming out, racking up enough damage to keep this window open for Pasta. All he needs is a good edge guard here, actually gets back, but still, the just wild nature of Pasta's Peach can turn this around at any second, and he's using that spacing, walking in, running back. He's actually utilizing the spacing that I was talking about before that led to the X factor that Pasta is known to throw out at times. But we'll see a missed counter again, and another, yeah, I was saying that with the last, ooh!
Oh my!
Wow, yeah.
By the skin of his teeth, he survives. And he's going to hang on to that second stock. Backer's going to put BlazingPasta into disadvantage.
We see Juice actually utilizing the full stun for the first time. Calling out, very nice out of shield option into that fair. In another one, he's got to keep that pressure on. Don't give Peach as much stage. And she is a very, very less lethal threat, but not as lethal as that forward air. Final coming out, 61%, racking up 74 now. Still doable as he uses the hover to get back on stage.
Will this be another instance of Juice taking the first stock and just being unable to capitalize? He's taken the first stock, I think, every match. Wow, the last 2 games, BlazingPasta took the last 2, and that translates into that 2 on the scoreboard next to his name.
Now you see Juice, he's actually running back and using Nair and side B. He's trying to space him out as much as possible and trying to get that easy confirm. But now he charges in, hover again, keeps him safe.
These confirms have been anything but easy. Juice.
Oh my god.
At 119%, he's not going to get it there.
Oh!
But he will off of that. Breaking terminal velocity was that Princess Peach down into the blast zone. And Juice will propel himself into grand finals.